I really, really like the gradient thing that they have going on.
I do too.
It's very
Fancy now.
yeah. It's very in.
It's very in.
Whatever art director was like, it has to be gradients because gradients are 2021. They were right. That was a good choice. Hello, everybody.
We are back.
Happy whatever day you're listening to this on.
Well, we can at least say Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Assuming we'll get this posted before February's over at some point. Hopefully.
Happy Black History Month since we're here, since we're doing this. Happy New Year, Black History Month. What else
Happy
happened?
Chinese New Year.
Happy Chinese New Year.
I think that's it. Do we
Oh,
miss any more?
that's it.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
We got it all.
I think we got everything.
all the
I don't even
all the important
celebrate.
ones anyway.
Yeah.
I don't. I came home and I said hi to Jeremy and I was like, Happy Valentine's Day, Valentine, but I didn't give him anything.
I would have got you something.
I just hugged him. I worked that day, so I was like, sorry, it's a Sunday. I can't get flowers or anything.
Oh,
I gave
well,
him a hug though.
that's cute. I mean, you exist. That's all that matters.
True. Very, very true.
Well, listeners, we're going to do a spontaneous January comeback
Recap
episode.
Yeah. Recap.
Can I talk? Can I talk? No, I can't.
Do brain and mouth communicate?
No, not well. And Choom decided to have me watch 3 different music videos. Had a comeback in January instead of like watching
every single one.
Every single one. That would be.
Well, we're gonna discuss like the comebacks of the month. Not every single one that happened, but we're just gonna like generally discuss the comebacks of every month. I'd like to do this every like couple months, just as this is what happened in January. This is what happened in February. But I figure it was better to just like choose 3 with pretty decent music videos that I thought were cool and go over those and then just talk about the rest of the comebacks rather than attempting to keep up and do album listens for every single artist.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. It'll only happen if like
we stop working full time, we make money off this podcast, and we somehow make a collaborative.
Wow, would you guys listen to that?
Make a collaborative YouTube channel and get famous.
We're reviewing 20 albums. And we're streaming on Twitch the whole 20 albums. That would be funny. That would be cute.
Okay, before we get started though, reminder to everyone listening, I don't remember the spiel that we don't claim to be experts or professionals on any of the topics discussed. There's info through our research that's presented incorrectly or it's out of date or just wrong. Let us know. We're just 2 fans sharing our personal opinions, trying to have fun and also be informative. So thanks, guys.
Thanks.
I don't remember how to end it. I'm sorry.
No, it's nothing. Then it goes into like, I don't know.
Then it goes into the jingle. This is where we insert the jingle. Bye, guys. Yeah. Listen to our jingle.
Okay, so I guess you can just hop right into a summary of everything, unless you want me to do the videos first.
No, I can do the summary. January was very busy. I wasn't like overwhelmed when they kept announcing people that were coming back. I was kind of overwhelmed because I was like, I like this group. Oh, there's another group that I like. Oh my god, I listened to this group too. So it was a very busy like first half of just like, hey, this person's having a comeback, this person's having a comeback, this person's having a comeback. And I was like, guys, slow down. Luckily, none of them are like old groups that I spend a bunch of money on, but it was just like consistently, hey, this group, this group, this group, this group. And I was like, you guys, I need to breathe, please.
That's like me with anime. A lot of anime stuff is happening.
Please slow down. I know you've been pretty active with anime Twitter lately.
You know my anime Twitter?
No, just on your normal Twitter.
Oh.
You have an anime Twitter?
I made a separate account like within...
Oh, man.
I made it
maybe
like a week or 2 ago because I was just like, I'm talking about it too much here. I felt like I was annoying everybody.
Link the Twitter.
I'll DM it to you because only Robbie follows me. I'm like talking to Robbie. That's all I'm
Just
talking
talking
to.
into the void.
That's okay. I mean, the void's fine.
So January, I think, started off pretty strong with a group that is a rookie group that I really like, MCND, Teen Top's brother group. They had a comeback. It's their third mini album, I believe, and it started off pretty song. Wow, I can't talk
We've
either.
just been separated
What?
so long that we just don't know how to talk to each other anymore.
Man, I don't even remember the title song now because I just did that.
It's okay. You can just cut this out and start all over.
I think
No one will
I
know.
think they're used to us fumbling over our words by now, though.
I mean, they should be used to a lot.
Crush. It was called Crush. Okay, the title song was called
Oh,
Crush. They
I thought you. I was like, Crash.
no, not that Crush.
I was like, why didn't you recommend I watch that one?
No, not that Crush.
Oh, okay. I'm still happy for them.
Getting our hopes up and then shooting them down.
Okay.
Um, as I was saying, Teen Top's brother group MCND had their comeback, and it was like the second, no, the 8th of the month, but it was like within the first couple weeks of the month, and I feel like it started off January pretty strong. Started off 2021 pretty strong.
Hmm.
The title song was Crush. I really liked the song. The music video wasn't anything that stood out to me, but in comparison to their last comeback, the song was right up my alley. This was really good. The whole album was also really good. There were a bunch of songs that I was just like, I can't choose a favorite, and I just kept listening to them over and over again.
Is that an album you think I'd like?
Maybe? Yeah? Question mark?
What's the name of their album again?
MCND Age.
Adding it.
They followed a theme. They were going across this ice age.
Oh, they're cute.
They're babies.
Yeah, they look like babies.
They've got that Teen Top chaos though, like Chunji flying kick across the room sort of chaos. It's in their
Oh,
blood.
I like that. That sounds like
It's in their
sounds like
blood.
it'd be fun to watch.
I don't think I've seen any of them fly kick each other like Chunji does, but they've got that like energy that you can just feel it. And I look at them sometimes and I get really nostalgic. I'm like, this feels just like Teen Top.
It's part of the brand.
It really is. Sometimes I wonder with companies, like with Block B and a Tease, I'm like,
Hmm.
did they specifically try and find members that almost exactly act like the same brand of Block B Chaos when they were recruiting members for a Tease?
They probably were. They're like, I don't know, like that guy. It just wasn't enough Zico vibes for me. But I'll put it on a maybe, just maybe.
And then following the week after that, I'm gonna butcher it says it in Korean, so we'll just go with it. Victon.
Let's hope it's Victon. I don't know how else you would say it.
Victon, probably going off of the Hangul, but in English, that's such like you've got to
I mean, it sounds more like
stop.
well, let's not.
We'll not go
Let's
into it. Just know that
you guys know. You should know. The only one that should not know are people like me. And people like me are just gonna be like, okay,
I'm sure they'll get the general idea of who we're talking about. Though. Please,
yeah.
don't call
VIC.
TON. It means I actually don't know what it means. Does it have a meaning? I'm pretty sure.
You don't have to look it up.
Voice to the New World. Sorry, I looked it up. All in the same day, them, Treasure, YG's group, and then G-Idle had a comeback. And I was super excited for Victon and G-Idle's comebacks. Victon's also on your list of music videos to watch, just because the camera work in the music video itself was really cool, and I thought the choreography was really cool. And the song was really catchy. And then G-Idle, I wouldn't say it was like my favorite song from them being my favorite girl group, but they had a very aesthetically pleasing music video, and they kind of tied in a lot of traditional Korean sounds and themes to it. So I thought it was really gorgeous. And it kind of went back to their second song I think they ever released, Han. It went back to those vibes of like the sound that they were releasing. So I thought that was cool. And then we had a bunch of other familiar names, or at least familiar to me. Like Bobby had a comeback, Epik High finally came back.
Mhm.
Monster X's brother group Gravity had a comeback. Oneus had a comeback. Both of those I really liked. Gravity's comeback was really cool. I thought it gave off a bunch of NCT vibes. So if you have a chance to listen to that song,
I
that was
will.
really good. I actually had it stuck in my head randomly the other day. I didn't even watch the music video. I just woke up one morning and the song was in my head. And I was like, where did this come from? I haven't listened to it in like 2 weeks.
It's like that sometimes.
But it has very like NCT vibes from it. Just like, you know how NCT and Monsta X have kind of like noise music?
Mhm.
It had that same feel, but more along the lines of NCT than Monsta X, which they're like the same, well, not the same generation. They're a younger generation, but coming from the fact that they're from the same company as Monsta X, I thought it was interesting that they sounded like NCT.
Mm.
Dreamcatcher had a comeback.
Really?
Yeah, it was good. I didn't like the music video too much, which is why I didn't give it to you, but Dreamcatcher had a comeback. Very good album. I liked it. Title song was good. I just wasn't a fan of like the music video. It didn't do anything for me.
Mhm.
Hyuna had a comeback.
What? Wow.
Yeah, I didn't like the title song, but the B-sides were good.
Well, I've never been into her music like
I
that.
haven't either. I've always been kind of like a casual fan of I'll
Mhm.
listen to your solo stuff, but it was never like dedicated listening.
Yeah, like her stuff is just not it's just not my sound, but I really like the boundaries she's always
Yeah, that
pushed.
she's always pushing. I like that she's always pushing boundaries, and that was one thing with one of her songs, Good Girl, she the lyrics are very much like her talking about the expectations of her and how people are like, well, you give off this image, but she kind of goes over that in the song.
Mhm.
Title song wasn't my favorite, but the B-sides on the album were good. So I'd recommend listening to the B-sides. And then
I'll give it a listen. I mean, I'll give everybody a chance.
I was much more a fan of her in 4 Minute just because I liked 4 Minute as a whole group. Not saying,
It was a good mixture
yeah, I'm
of
not saying I dislike Hyuna. I like her, especially as like a person and her willingness to push boundaries. I just her music has never been up my alley for like solo stuff.
Oh, I'm sure people will understand that because Hyun's sound is very I don't I guess it's just too I don't know, her sound is just hers. I don't know how to describe it, but it's never been a sound I've really been into. I don't know, it's not that deep, y'all. You either like
Yeah,
it or you don't, but that doesn't mean that we don't like, we dislike her because that's dumb.
that's dumb.
Like, because I stand Hyuna on anything
Yep.
else. And the visuals or the music video are always good
Yeah.
too.
Yunho from TVXQ had a comeback.
Really?
Yeah, it was a good album. I think it only had a
Mm.
couple songs on it.
Well, you've been listing off a lot of artists where I'm just like, oh, or groups, artists and groups where I'm just like, wow, they put something else
Yeah,
out.
well, like
Like,
that was the thing with January is a lot of them were people that I was like, I know these people, or I stand these people, or like I really like these people casually or more intensely.
mhm,
And so I was just surprised because none of them were like alt groups, well, except like G-Idol, but none of them were groups that I just throw money into, which was nice for my wallet. But at the same time, I there were just so many comebacks, and it was one after another, and I was just like, you guys, why'd you all choose January?
it's a new year.
I know, but I I
You
barely
gotta, you
I
gotta
barely
set,
caught up.
you gotta set that tone.
I barely caught up to the end of 2020, and by the time I caught up to 2020, MC&D had their comeback, so it was like the 8th of January. And I think it was 2 days after, and I was like, okay, I just have two more people from 2020 to listen to, and then I can go into January.
Well, I could tell you now that summer's gonna be crazy, probably.
Yeah, especially if things continue the way they have been, there's probably going to be a lot of releases still. Just because that was one
Mhm,
thing we had discussed in a previous episode. A lot of groups are releasing more music because there's no world tours, there's like nothing going on,
mhm.
which is good, I guess. It's nice because a lot of the groups that usually don't get consistent comebacks are having consistent comebacks. But at the same time, I'm overwhelmed. There's too much to listen to.
You're just gonna have to suck it up. I don't know what else to tell you. You just gotta
Power through it.
dedicate some
Power
days.
through.
It's okay. It's okay. I do that with anime and manga. I'm just like, okay, that's what we're gonna do. I have Robbie pick the anime. I give her a list and she picks it, and I'm obsessed. If you need help, I can pick for you too, because you have a hard time picking.
And then I think the only people I'm really missing is Oneus and One Way and Mamamoo's sister group. I
Hmm.
would quote unquote say officially debuted. They released a music video last year that was kind of like a pre-debut thing, but they have been promoting this song. So I would call this more the official debut. Their name is Purple Kiss.
That's cute.
It is, and they actually have a very Dreamcatcher vibe, but like kind of more mellow, if that makes
I
sense.
can see it in the preview.
I liked it. The song was a little bit slower, but I liked it. It was definitely it was slower, but it had like a consistent pace that
Hmm.
I thought it was a good song. And then some groups that I don't think you know. Elast is a group that had a comeback that was pretty good. It was the title song "Dangerous" was really
Oh,
catchy.
they look cool.
And then besides, IU released a song too, "Celebrity."
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, IU. Still looks young. She's
She
so
is. She's
cute.
super pretty too.
She's literally so cute.
Ageless
Hmm.
though, timeless.
She's a
She is.
vampire.
I
Like,
agree.
everybody knows this, and no one is ever gonna say anything. Well, if that's it,
That's
then
pretty much it.
so.
So I chose for you to listen to Victon,
Hmm.
Golden Child, and
Hmm.
who else did I choose? I don't remember the third person. One Us,
One
yes.
Us.
Did I forget? One Us, obviously a favorite group that I do spend money on. So that was a top choice for me. I liked the whole album. I liked that song. The lyrics for that song were really cool, but the music video was one of
Mhm.
my favorites because it had some pretty cool imagery in it that gave me very old K-pop music video vibes. And then it
Mhm.
was all very like neon colored and animal print fashion and leather. So it gave me some older vibes, which I thought was cool. But the way they presented some of the imagery in the music video, I got very like older K-pop music video vibes. And I was like, this is cool.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna start with Golden Child because that's a nine
That
minute
was the
video.
9 minute video. That one I sent to you specifically for the reason because I tweeted it at you and you didn't say anything, and I was like, you probably didn't watch it
I don't know when that was either. I'm sorry.
the night that it came out actually because I was so stoked for this comeback.
You tweeted that?
Yeah,
The 16th?
was it the 16th? Oh, that may have been the night that the teaser dropped. Was it? I don't know. But
It premiered on the 16th. I'm checking my Twitter.
then the album must have. I don't think it did. I don't know anymore. I tweeted it to you though because it reminded me of the grand old times of 2010 K-pop. It's a long music video with a plot, and it's like a drama music video, so it's really cool. And then the song is really good, obviously. And then, fun fact about Golden Child is they are Infinite's brother group. And then, extra fun fact is Sungyul's brother, younger brother, Daeyeol, is the leader of the group. So they're brother groups, and then they've actually got brothers in the groups.
That is so cute.
Okay,
Well, I'm gonna press play.
press play. Have fun.
Okay, I'll try to react as much as I can so you can tell what I'm watching. That's really loud. That is very loud. I'm gonna turn that down. We love an apocalypse. Oh, he's sick. If I know the plot already, I'm gonna crack up.
I mean, there's only so many ways that a zombie music video can go.
She's just gone?
She just disappeared.
No, his leg. Oh, they're really fast. Oh, sorry.
What part was what part?
She's hiding her bite mark.
Oh.
Oh, y'all just found a bottle of water like that? That's crazy. I just have a lot of questions. But we're only like 3 minutes into this. Mm-mm. Oh, I would have just gave up. And you just get on the bus. That's your idea. Okay, it's kind of smart.
Not really. He gets stuck there.
I know.
and then and then the music video just stops and you're like, what the heck happened to
I
Sungyun?
think everybody turned to zombies. Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, one of them's got a bite mark. The other one I think is just sick, like is sickly.
Oh, she's turning. Oh, he's turning. They're turning. Why did she look shocked when she knew about it earlier? Just good acting because I would have been like, I knew. I knew earlier. Just didn't
It
want to
was
tell
funny
you.
because in this music video, when it first released, an actual like drama version got released a few days ago. When everybody watched it, they were like, "Oh, so we were wrong." But originally, when the music video dropped, everybody thought that Bowman, the blonde boy, when he hugged her, and her eyes like cleared, everybody was like, "Whoa, Bowman hugs Gear Zombie." And then we watched the drama, and we kind of realized, I don't know if the lighting was just bad, but we realized that her eyes don't clear, they just turn blue instead. And I was just like, nope, she's gone. She's like gone, gone.
Oh, that was sad. This is sad.
It was sad, but it was also good. It was like sad, but
Oh no, I'm I'm talking about like he tied up his mom.
oh yeah, that part made me sad. And there weren't even any captions or anything, but if you know enough Korean, you see him say "oma," and you're just like,
Mm,
wow, way to tear at the heartstrings. Okay.
yeah.
I really,
Why are you following after her? Like, mm-mm. Uh, this is a really long video.
but it's just like 2010 all over again.
This is just the drama. I'm watching just the drama.
Oh, you didn't actually watch the song?
No, this is the drama. Well, I'm committed now. 6 minutes in.
Okay, it's fine. You were supposed to watch the song version.
I know. I just thought the 9 minutes, half of it was gonna be the video, half was gonna be the song.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you thought that little rubber string is gonna hold you back, girl?
Okay, well, at some point in the future, you need to listen to the song.
I mean, I'm gonna watch the music video. Like, I'm just not gonna not do it. Like you wanted me to do it. I'm
Because
watching it
the
right
song
now.
is good. Well, I wanted you to watch the song version. Because there's Golden Child Burn It music video, then there's the choreography. There's
I'm
the
watching it now.
choreography
I'm watching it now.
version.
I'm watching it
Did you
now.
just quit out of the drama version though?
It's almost over, and it was fine. Oh, it's literally fine. It's just gonna show me the same cuts.
You don't want to know that why you get stuck on the top of the bus.
I'll find out once we start
It's
talking
okay. He
about
just
it.
gets stuck on top of the bus.
Oh, okay. Like these cuts are the same thing from the
Well, yeah,
drama.
it's the music video, lazy.
Okay, I'm just telling you that I'm. It's fine. That's what I'm saying. It ties together in the music video anyway. These boys are very pretty.
They are.
Like they're very pretty.
It's funny because when I was first getting into them, everybody was like telling me that, well, they are very pretty, but everybody was telling me that Sungyol and Daeyeol look alike, and I was just like, I don't see it. I can't tell them apart. Like, I can't tell who Daeyeol is. And they were like, don't you listen to Infinite? And I'm like, yeah, but they don't look alike.
It probably. Oh, what's going on? I'm gonna have to see a side by side.
I mean, they look alike, but not like as alike as people were like they're a spitting image of each other, and I was just like, I
Oh
don't
no,
see it. I can see how they're brothers,
calm
but
down.
I was just like, I do not see how Sungyol and Daeyeol look alike.
Oh, he's so cute. He's totally the youngest.
Who?
Don't know who that. I don't know who it is, but he looks like a
Does
baby.
he have red hair?
The one with the
The
mom.
one with the mom? Oh, he's not the youngest, but that is my bias.
He looks like a baby in that cut.
He does look, he has a very young features. That is
Oh,
Bong Jae-hyun is his name. He speaks English.
you can't whisper because I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Well, you were focusing. That is Bong Jae-hyun is that member's name. He
Okay.
speaks English. He's from Minnesota. Well, he's not from Minnesota.
Okay, Minnesota.
He's not exactly from Minnesota, but he lived in Minnesota. And when he talks to international fans, he likes to tell international fans that he's from Minnesota. But then when he talks to Korean fans, he likes to say he's from Korea. So it gets really confusing. But
What
he's
is the
fluent in
truth?
English. And then he's a Chicago Cubs fan because he lived in Chicago for a little bit, or he like studied in Chicago, but he tells people he's from Minnesota.
Well, I'm stopping the music video here because I watched
Oh,
like
good. Did you like the song though?
it was cute. It's not like it's not a bad song. I think I have to be in the mood to listen to it, but it's
I
pretty
will
good.
admit not their last comeback, but the comeback before was probably my favorite.
Hmm.
Lucid Dream was the song.
Mhm.
But I think since Lucid Dream and like the last few comebacks they've had, they're starting to sound a lot like Infinite, so I'm slowly getting into them more.
I mean, this video gave me Infinite vibes. Like
In fact, right, the music video itself,
the when they're dancing in that
clock thing, yeah,
deserted
yeah,
area, I was like,
that
this
was
is very
Infinite,
Infinite.
right? I saw it too.
And even with their outfits, I'm like, I'm getting Infinite vibes, and I don't know if I'm
Nope, they're from the
wrong,
same
but
company, brother group, so it does make sense. But it was just really funny because when they debuted, they definitely had that youthful image, but now as they're getting older, they're kind of like branching out musically and stylistically.
mhm,
It's just funny because like 2 or 3 comebacks ago, that's when I started to really be like, they're starting to sound like Infinite, which isn't bad because I love Infinite and I miss Infinite. And since we're from the same company, it makes sense. But it's funny because this music video specifically, the last few comebacks, the sound that they had, I was like, this sounds like Infinite. But then this music video, I was watching it and that deserted clock dance scene that they were in, I was just like, this looks like it's straight.
it's
This
totally
is straight out of
Infinite.
an Infinite music video.
No, it was good, but I definitely see. I see the brother group thing. The drama was a drama. I don't have much to say about that stuff. It's corny to
But
me.
wasn't it nice to see a K-pop group do a music video like that again?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was about to say like, but it was nice. Like, when is the last
Someone's done
time
something like
you've seen
this.
a movie in a music video? Like, that was really nice, and it's apocalyptic. I don't think I've seen that
No,
before.
I don't think
Have I
so.
seen that
No, it
before?
was all like mafia and
Mm-mm.
stuff back
Yeah, it was definitely mafia based, which is fine for me. I love that theme. But this one was, yeah, apocalyptic. I All I can say is that I would have been the first one out. I'd have been like, I don't know what else we're doing. I mean, everywhere we run, they're there, we're here. What's the point?
That reminds me of that tweet that's been circulating lately. That's like, I don't understand if an apocalypse actually happened, how you guys have the will to live and fight. I would just give up at that point.
Oh, that's me. I'm not fighting. I'm not doing that. No. Anyway, it was a nice song and it was a nice video. It was just cute. Like, they're cute. That's not what I'm saying. They're cute. The video was a really good video. I liked it. Yeah.
Younger generation group. I think they debuted in 2017. You calling them cute, it is fitting.
You can tell that they just look like babies. Like, I don't
They're all
it's just
pretty
really
though, aren't they?
interesting to be older. No, they're gorgeous. It's just funny when you're
You look at
older
them and
looking
you're
at these
just like, they're
groups,
younger than me.
and you're just like, "Wow," like, remember you would watch this and you'd be like, "They're older." They look older. And it's just like, these look at these babies. Look at them. You can even tell that they're a little bit shorter for a little bit. Anyway,
The blonde one,
I'm being
the
annoying.
blonde one was the actual Maknae. He was the youngest.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks like the oldest.
No. I just wanted to throw that out there since you said that. Jaehyun
Wow.
was
How the tables have turned. I could have sworn he was like the
It's
oldest.
funny though, because if you ever, you probably won't, but if you ever watch them, he looks like the oldest, or he looks a lot older than he is. But when he's like with the members and acting,
Mhm.
he's definitely the youngest, and he gets away with
Sounds like the baby of the
everything.
group to me. That doesn't sound wrong.
And it's more of a like, instead of the dynamic of like, oh, he's the Bakne, we'll just let him get away with it. The other members literally don't care. They just are like, oh, there he goes again.
Wow. There
And
you go.
he's a Gemini too, so he causes like all this chaos. And I was watching them play a Mafia game the other day.
Mhm.
They're terrible at it, for one. I've never seen someone play Mafia so terribly. The entire group sucks. But he kept like intentionally causing chaos and just smiling in the background like, this is what I have done.
That sounds like something I do. I feel like I would like to hang out with that guy. But then what next video I'm gonna watch is Oneus No Diggity. And this one is not a movie, so I'm not gonna screw this one up.
I thought you clicked that.
Listen, it's in the past. Come on, let's
It's
move on.
okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
press play now.
I just pressed play too. I'm gonna watch it with you.
Okay.
I don't know if the times will sync up, but
I'm probably a little bit behind.
the visuals in this music video, though.
I love that animal print.
I told you it was all animal print, all leather, very neon, and some really cool horror visuals.
Oh,
I know what part that was.
oh my god. Was not expecting that. Oh, everybody just have this matched up on. Yes. Yes, God. That's the voice I want to hear. Oh my
That was Alito.
wow.
I think you actually, when I told you to listen to Oneus like last year, I think you actually liked his voice then too.
It's still there. That's
It's only gonna get
crazy.
deeper from here, Lacey.
Oh!
Not in the song, but he has a very like out of this. He has a very singing or very pretty singing voice. Just as a fun
Mm.
fact, like his voice is really deep, but he has a really pretty
I
singing
need
voice.
to I need to watch more of them then outside of videos. They look so good.
I agree. I'm still on the fence about Hwanwoong's pink hair, just because I don't know if like I like him specifically with pink. But this comeback visually, they looked really good.
I like it.
And then the animal print in the center there, Soho,
I
his
like
his
that.
vest was really cool.
Mhm.
The animal print vest.
I
Looked cute.
mean, the fashion was really on point and they looked so good. I like that end cut. I like how he looked down and saw that. Who was the one? First of all, who was the one that just showed off all his
That was
abs? Who was
Soho.
that? Oh my god, what's your workout plan? That was crazy.
Do you like how it started very zoomed in and then he like stretched and then as he did that it zoomed
Yes, and
out?
I was like, "Oh, he's like chiseled."
He had for the stages, the live stages, he wore like a bunch of crop
Oh
tops.
my god. That was I okay. I could talk about that was just great to see. Anyway, the whole music video was really good, and I really like the song. I don't know about the end. I don't like it when stuff does that at the
Just
end,
like
but that's
ends like that.
well, no, it's just kind of it just goes all the way up.
Oh,
The
like it
tempo speeds
speeds
all the way
up
up like
and then
that.
okay, yeah, I get
I
that.
don't hate it, but I don't it seems like it's just very want us to do that though. So
Yeah,
I'm
I think
not it's not that
I
deep.
think that might
But I did like the
I'm trying
song.
to think. I feel like Twilight and I feel like the first few songs weren't like that, but they do have very like louder, more intense
Mhm.
music.
Mhm.
So
Cuz even with this song it's kind of all over the place.
this song definitely was. Yeah.
More so than I listened to their album, right?
I don't know if
Yeah.
you listen. I know you listened to their earlier stuff. I made you listen to their first two albums. I don't know if you listened to this album.
Oh no, I didn't. But I'm basing it off of like what
Heard in
I've
the past. I would definitely recommend this album though. They had like a nice mix. It was their first full album, so there's 11 songs on it, and they had like a nice mix of faster songs, noisy songs, and like
Mhm.
slower songs. And
Mhm.
it was definitely like you can feel their personality essentially in their music. I
Mhm.
think they're finally kind of getting the color that they're trying to do, which they since debut, they've always had a very like interesting concept because like Twilight, they were werewolves in that music video. I don't know if you remember that.
I just feel like they had a lot of fun with this.
Well,
They're
that is one
very
thing I like
confident.
about Oneus is now that they're getting to the point where they're getting like their color, they're getting more confident with what they're doing. But they even in past like comebacks, they always seem like they're having, and so that's really
Yeah.
important to me. But they've always had different like fantasy themed concepts, and so
That's
one
fun
thing that
though.
stood out to me about them is that specifically because I think it's probably is more of their one of their normal comebacks because their debut song was Valkyrie. They had like the wings, and then their
Mhm.
second comeback was Twilight. They were werewolves in that, and then when they were promoting with Road to Kingdom, they had this whole like horror theme for being vampires essentially. So it's been fun. It's been a very you don't know what to expect with the next one as comeback.
Well, I liked it. Like I liked everything about that video. The visuals were so creative and bright
I
and
liked how bright and neon everything was, and the like imagery. It's common for people to use like rose petals to signify blood. I thought that was really interesting. And so, like, one of my
mhm.
favorite scenes is where Raven was with the bear trap and like the rose petals were all around him. Like, you knew that was supposed to be blood.
Mhm.
I liked how it was just very like disjointed horror, kind of, if that makes sense. it
Mhm.
was very, very fun and cool to watch, and also very like, whoa.
I just enjoyed that.
I'm glad.
Shout out to the team that put that together. Like, shout out to the designers. Like, I just feel like everybody had fun with it. That's just I'm happy for y'all. I'm happy for you guys. Thank you so much. I gave you guys a like. I'll be coming back to it later.
Nice.
Thanks. The next one,
Was Victon
mm,
what I said?
yep, it's fiction. We're gonna do you have yours pulled up?
Just tell me when.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, fun fact, that guy right there is Sunhwa from Secret's brother.
Okay.
I always forget, and I like saw something that reminded me the other day, and I was like, wait a second.
Whew, these camera effects.
I like the camera effects. That's why I showed this music video to
I mean, I'm just gonna
you.
keep watching. I'm really feeling the visuals too.
Also, a fun fact about this group: all how many members are there? 6, 7. All of them have dimples. Every single one of them have dimples.
You would notice.
I didn't notice on purpose. I noticed one member had dimples, and then
Mhm.
somebody came along and they were like,
Mhm.
"They all have dimples." Actually, I was like, "What? How do you find 7 boys to put in a boy group that has dimples?"
I'm mad that that's what y'all notice, but okay. Ugh, I'm really loving that sunset. Like,
That
jeez.
part was cool, where the broken like pieces turned into his
Mhm. I
coat.
never get tired of the whole everybody sits at a table and looks at the camera.
It's such a good trope.
It's so good. Oh, I like that too. Homeboy with the blue contacts is having a great time. I like the guy with the blue hair. Yeah, I like that.
I'm glad you did. I wasn't sure if you'd like the song, but the camera effects in this music video and the choreography were like my favorite thing.
I mean, the visual choices throughout this whole thing is very nice. And the camera effects, like you
See, it
said.
was the visuals between this and G-Idle's HWAA, and I was just like, they were tied, and I was just like, though,
Well, I'm gonna watch G-Idle if
the
that's the
camera
case.
effects, though, I was just like, I need.
And they showed the machine that was doing it, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
That was cool too, though.
Yeah, but, like, it makes sense why they were able to pull that stuff
Yeah.
off. Because 'Cause I've always been like, "Well, how are they" not with just this video, but in general, when you see those effects happening, you're just kinda like, "Well, how are they doing this? Like, how much of this is an editor doing this or ho like, manually filming it?" Honestly, like, the moment when at the very beginning when he was looking in the mirror and he looked back, I was like, "I'm gonna like this." And it's like panning back with all these statues and stuff. I love art or just quirky abstract stuff that's going on in here. And then there's this one scene where it's like black and white and you have like these spades and
Oh, the
a
horse.
diamond
Yeah.
horse and like the mixture of patterns there is really
The
cool.
abstract part too was, I think, a favorite for me in that music video. And like I had made the comment, the member with the blue hair, Sungwoo was his name. There was a point where he like was walking forward and then he turned around and like all of these just like broken pieces of things hold
Mhm.
together to make like the chess pieces and then his coat. And I was like, that was cool.
Especially everything about this was really cool. Even him with the sunset and then just him being in the red, like just over that is such a gorgeous shot. I love it. And it just how much that contrast with everything else in the video. Oh, great job. That was so visually like
Yeah, it was
pleasing.
a good music video. I wasn't sure it was tied, but I think for that one specifically, the camera work really won me over. But
Mhm.
visually and like aesthetically, it was really cool, and artistically, it was a really good music video. And the song was really catchy
Yeah.
too.
Well, are they young too?
No, I don't think so. I feel like Sung was around our age
I'm
ish.
just gonna look it up. Oh, they're in their
Yeah,
20s.
Sungsik 1995, and
Sungwoo
then Sungwoo
is
was 1994. He's a year younger.
yeah, he's a year younger.
Yeah, they're around our
And
age.
he's the one with the blue
Yeah,
hair? I
Sungwoo is
like
the
that
one with
guy.
the blue hair. He's also Sunhwa from Secret Sister. That's what I was talking about.
Great. Awesome.
And then there's two of your kin in the group. Two of them are Aries.
Wait.
Subin and the blonde guy that was on the
Okay.
horse, Sungsik. They're
Mhm.
both Aries.
We're best friends.
And then Blue Contact Boy, who you were like, he's vibing or whatever you had said, or he's feeling
He
himself.
was he was just really feeling it. You could tell.
That's Sejun.
Yeah, he was really feeling it.
This was a very strong era, I think, for him.
I mean, I don't know. Like with him, he was just like, pay attention
Yeah,
to
I don't
me.
have a bias yet in this group because I'm still trying to figure out, like, you get into groups and you're just like, I don't know who I like yet. That's very
Mhm.
much this group for me because all of them have very different personalities. So I'm trying to like feel them out. But
Mhm. Well, visually, you already know who I
I
like.
know. Well, visually, I was gonna say Sejun is always catching my eye, and then like in this music video, how you were like, he's feeling himself. I agree. He very much was. And then like eyebrow, that
He
eyebrow
really
clip
was.
that
It
he
was
did.
just like, "Okay, you're gonna be center in this shot?" Yeah. Like, the one I don't know, like, when he's center, he knows he is, and I don't know, like, he killed it. That was really good. If I had to put them in order wow, that's actually a great question, Lacey. Let's rank these in order. Well, 3 would be Golden Child. I mean, it's really not that deep, guys. Like, that would be third, because visually, I'm just going off visuals, and actually, I'm just going off everything. What I said would be, that's hard. Wow, that's actually really
I
hard.
stumped you.
No, I think we watched these in a good order. No Diggity would be second, and then what I said is first. What I said, like, everything just worked out in that video. It was really the camera that really got me. I think that's why they're first. Like, that was just crazy. But visually, they're both tied. What I said and No Diggity are just really great visually, and just the confidence with the boys, and how it seems like they had a good time filming, and it was really nice. Both of them are really nice. So great job at
The
picking the
videos.
3
Well, those were
videos.
my three top favorites, I think, for and like honorable mention to I-DLE and HWAA because it was tied for the longest time. And before we started this podcast episode, I was literally going, "This one? Do I want this one? Do I choose this one? Which one do I do?" Just because, like, aesthetically and artistically and visually, I think HWAA and What I Said really like were neck and neck, but the camera work
Mhm.
for What I Said just won me over, and I was just like, I can't forget this camera work.
Well, I'm gonna watch that one in Monster X Wanted.
Yeah, that the Monster X Wanted is Japanese release, but it has the same camera work to a higher degree
I'm
in
excited.
that music video, and there's a few portions of it where it like does that camera thing, but then it'll like switch members, and like the member just changes in front of your eyes, and it's really cool to watch.
Well, we have a February wrap up anyway,
Yeah,
right?
we do, but it's a Japanese release, or does it matter?
It doesn't
Okay.
matter. It doesn't matter. It's our
Okay,
rules.
well, Wanted will probably be on the list for February. We can just go over it then.
Sounds great. Well, that was a great time. That was sensational.
Sensational.
I like that. It was really
It
fun.
was.
And it was just 3 videos. I mean, and technically it was kind of 4 if you kind of would have split up the times
Because you
for
clicked
Golden
the wrong
Child. It was
one.
probably 5.
You clicked the wrong one.
Okay, well, some people make mistakes and that happens, all right? Like, let's just not keep dwelling on the past. The only way to go is forward, the only way to go is up, and that's all I have to say. Watching music videos,
Yeah, watch the music
guys.
videos. Tell us what your favorites were for January, because like we barely touched base on who really had comebacks, and I know there's probably a bunch of smaller groups that I missed that also had comebacks that I just forgot to mention. So tell us your favorites. Tell us what music videos you liked, or what title songs that you liked, or if there were any B-sides or just any albums in general for January
If you know of any comebacks in February,
to
which
look
ones are you
forward
excited
to.
for?
Yeah, February so far has been pretty strong too. Strong. Babylon had a comeback. Chungha had a comeback. Shiny is coming back. Wonho is coming
Oh
back. I
gosh.
am is debuting.
Did you see Wanho's pictures? Wow.
Yeah. The one with
Blessed.
his back, I was like, okay.
Oh yes. And then he showed the front and I was like, yes. When I like, chiseled. I've never seen anyone so chiseled. Insane, insane. And I feel like he was just getting buff for, what was the magazine
Oh,
cover he
mental
just
health.
did? Yeah, I was like, that must have been the reason why you just got so swole. I mean, he's on the cusp of he's very close to just being he's pretty much there. I don't know what else to say. But he looked good. You did that. You did that, sis. He's still posting his winter
I
pictures.
know.
He's so proud of those. Oh, I'm not even talking about just not even that cover. He also posted a picture of him
Oh,
in the all white
for
for Love's synonym.
That's for his comeback. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, where I'm just like, "Oh my
I'm talking about
god."
for Love Synonym, the one of his back where it had like the writing on the back.
It's on his Instagram? I don't think so. I would have remembered that. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. On his back? One of you
It's
guys
on his
reposted it
official
and
Twitter.
tagged him, I'm
I'm pretty
sure.
sure I saw it on Wanho. Wanho official.
Oh,
Okay,
it's on
let's look
Twitter?
through.
Oh, why is J Park trending again?
Oh, is he really?
Yes, I went to our Twitter account and went to the search bar, and he's trending right
Yeah,
now.
there it is, February 10th. Here, I'm gonna retweet
Do
it
it.
on our Twitter. I just did.
Oh, that's hot.
Right.
Yep. Wow, Wanho's so built, it's crazy. That's like buff anime bod. I don't know. Like that's crazy. That back is crazy. Okay.
Go
Well,
admire Wanho's back on our Twitter now
you're
and
welcome.
tell us your favorite comebacks for January and who you're looking forward to in February. I'm looking forward to Shiny personally.
I
Shiny's
am too. I
back.
was about to say it's gonna be shiny. Shiny's back.
And then obviously I am in Wanho too, but Shiny's back.
Shiny's back, y'all. Like Wanho's back. Okay, I'm done. I just thought those two went
We're
together.
gonna end it here before Lacey comes up with some more ridiculous puns.
No, it's not. That's all I had.
Anyway, thank you for listening and hop on over to Twitter. That's where we're the most active.
hmm At Bingu and Choom.
Give us a like and a follow and give us a rating on the episode.
That would be nice. Rate our podcast, get us up there.
And catch you
We'll,
next time. Later.
yeah.
Whatever.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.